You know, the funny part is, not funny, haha, but funny as in odd that you never hear about atheists attacking Christians for whatever. And we don't go jump on somebody because they're. I mean, you know, we ridicule religion, of course. I will always ridicule religion because it's a delusional behavior. But to take your own son and get pissed at him and scream at him and call him names and act unchristian like just because he tells you he's an atheist, that's going way too far. And then to treat people like this and a whole town getting together, you know, and actually conniving and getting them fired and kicking them out of their home. And what's wrong with you people? What would your Jesus do? Why don't you ask yourself that? Sure as hell wouldn't act the way you people do. I think, you know, y'all need a lesson in realism and rationality. You know, we were all born atheists. Yeah, even you. Everyone was born an atheist. This God worship and deity worship and all this hero worship and all that crap, it's all learned behavior. Every bit of it. Learned behavior. Your parents dragged you to church every freaking day and indoctrinated you, just like any other cult. And you think it's so damn special. You think you got a hold on morality because you say people are full of crap like, well, only God can give you morals. And all you're doing is admitting you don't know right from wrong. You're admitting that you don't know right from wrong. There isn't a Christian in the world knows right from wrong because they have to get their morals from some outside source. Or else what would they do? Run amok? They do anyway. They kill OBGYNs because the guy wants to help a woman have an abortion. They write the nastiest stuff to people. Oh, geez. You amazing some of the things that you read by so-called Christians. You know, you talk about being Christian, you talk about being accepting, and yet you don't. You always use your goofy biblical rules in order to do things or anything. You seem to think just right after a guy, you know, ejaculates, bam, there's life. You know, that's not how it works. And you do things like call yourself pro-life, as if we're anti-life. Do you really think women actually want an abortion? I mean, of course you don't want one. Nobody wants an abortion. It's so stupid. But if it's necessary, it's necessary. And it's nobody else's business. And as you stick your nose into every little thing you can, and you don't know how sickening it is. And it's getting. And now you put up. These Catholics, I don't get it. Why aren't you just enraged? These are people like your Pope, Poopy Poop. He's supposed to sit at the right hand of God, right? Well, wouldn't you think that he would be endowed with a little more wisdom than he's shown? I do. Of course, the Catholic religion, worse. There's nothing worse than the Catholic religion. Muslims ain't been around long enough to be worse. You know, at least they didn't have an inquisition. They told you they were going to slaughter you when they came upon you. No ifs, ands, or buts. Their whole religion was based on Muhammad conquering other countries. That's all it is. It's not peaceful. None of it is. Religions just aren't peaceful. They're tools of control, of course. It's impossible to be peaceful. It just blows me away some of the crap y'all believe. And then you want to, kick people out of their homes and do the things you do just because they don't have mythological, magical superheroes in their brain, in their mind that they need to consult every time they do something. Yeah, you're worshiping a superhero for crying out loud. I mean, if you really believe all that crap in the Bible, like a person lived for 3 days in the belly of a fish, Oh, yeah. They didn't know what a whale was back then. So if you see the word whale, you know it's not a true representation of the bug. Come on. And then this thing about the Messiah myth. I can tell you how that happened. Orion. The constellation Orion is very prevalent in the fall and winter sky. And the three stars that make up the belt are called the three kings or three wise men who followed Sirius, the brightest star in the east. And as you draw a line, it follows to the horizon where the sun rises on the winter solstice. Easy. Man's been playing around with that one for centuries. Anyway, that's just one thing. It's like when you got Ezekiel. I mean, I don't know what to make of you people. I really don't. You read about these, what you think are rules. Like, I bet none of you have read Leviticus. If you did, you'd probably regurgitate the rest of your dinner. It's sick. It's a Mormon sick individual that made up that book. I just don't get it. And y'all get angry at us because we're trying to wake you up and open your eyes. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just ask that you leave the children alone. All right? Leave the children alone. Stop cutting off their penis and all that other crap that you think has got anything to do with a God. I mean, think about it. An omnipotent creature up there sitting around with all his heavenly hosts tells them, watch this, I'm going to tell the Jews to do something. Just calm down. I'll sit around. Jews, yeah? In order for you to make a covenant with me, prove that you love me, I want you to slice off a piece of your baby boy's penis. What? And actually, he said that to Abraham. But still, you would think somebody would go, wait a minute, you a fucking pervert? What are you talking about? Why would we want to do that? And of course he didn't. He made it up in the first place. Another one of those covenants. Amazing the shit to come up with, isn't it? I'll see y'all later. I'm Gerald Reynolds signing off, Portland, Oregon. This is kind of a fun answer if you ask me. Good night.